Good morning. Today's the 12th of June, 2025, a Thursday, 8:36 a.m. And if you cannot tell, my allergies are here. I mean, they have been here for a while, but they're really going. We love that. Last night was worse. I genuinely couldn't breathe. And then I told myself today, right? Excuse the snot wiping, but I told myself today that I would let myself have a little lie-in because, you know, I feel like shit and my body naturally woke me up at 8 a.m. and I was like, are you kidding me? So, and because of my allergies, I was not, and I needed to pee like desperately, like it hurt. So, because of all that, I am just awake at 8:36, feeling like shit. Oh god, why? It's like the universe was like, oh, there you go. I'm glad I got some sleep, but I had a nightmare. But I'm glad I got some sleep at least. Because I have a driving lesson today. Yay! It was supposed to be Tuesday. My allergies were not that bad Tuesday. And now, of course, on the day of the driving lesson, I'm dealing with this shit. Great. I stopped reading Charles Dickens because it was boring the shit out of me. No offense to people that like Charles Dickens. But I started reading Wicked by Gregory Maguire. And I am on page 178, section 4 of whatever chapter. Because he does it in sections, which is really interesting. So, section 4 of The Charmed Circle. Maybe it's meant to be Act 4, but plays are normally written, like, differently. This is like a literal book. Who knows? Who knows? But it's great. I'm enjoying the book. Ignore the snot dripping out of my face, okay? It's inevitable. But it's a really good book. I was going to continue reading until I got to part 3, because I looked ahead until there was part 3. But I was so tired. Do you know, like, you could tell when you were starting to get too tired to read. It was not going in anymore. It was just, you know, I was like, I would enjoy this better. Well, it was going in, but, like, do you know when it's like, I would enjoy this better in the morning, you know? So, yes, I hope to do some more reading. If my face will stop dripping. I'm going to make a peppermint tea to clear my airways, because that helps. I haven't taken any meds, because the meds are useless pieces of shit. And every time I take meds, they'll work for a little bit, and then it will just flood back. So, you know, I've been braving the summer with no medication, because I'm crazy. Yeah. I'm sure I have to pick up something, especially for, like, driving lessons and work, like, and in general, so I can sleep and breathe. But, you know what? My hay fever hasn't actually been, like, the worst this year. Like, it's been worse in previous years. It hasn't been the worst. Maybe because I stay indoors a lot. But I did go out yesterday to walk to see my friend. Yay! But, ooh, I want to show you the books I picked up yesterday because I'm really excited. So, the previous day I picked up the Sarah J Maas books. Yes. You know what? I might just show you what I've got recently. It's just, I'm excited about it. Right. Right. Recently, so the other day, I got A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas. I got A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas. This is all part of the same series. What series is this part of? Second book in the breathtaking fantasy series. It doesn't have a name, it's just a fantasy series. Nice. Probably Court of ... Court series. A Court of Wings and Ruin, Sarah J Maas. That's the third one. So, I bought the whole collection, and I'm excited to read it. Because if you mention fairies and wolves to me, I'm in. Then I bought House of Earth and Blood, a Crescent City novel. And then I bought the second book to the little series, A House of Sky and Breath. Oh, it's got a snake on the cover. Sarah J Maas. So I bought that collection. I'm excited to read it. And then I bought, to yesterday now, we're up to yesterday, so that was the other day. This is yesterday now. I bought When the Moon Hatched, Sarah A. Parker. Look at it, it's got a dragon! Oh, I love it. I've already made my plan for reading, by the way, I'll tell you in a minute. Then I bought Throne of Glass, Sarah J Maas. I bought Crown of Midnight, Sarah J Maas. This is part of the A Throne of Glass novel. So this is the second book in that series. And then the third book I got, Heir of Fire. So these guys all go together, right? These guys are a set. So, in the past 2 days, basically, I've bought 3 series of Sarah J Maas. Without even reading one book by her first, by the way. I just impulsively was like, yep. Because I've heard good things. Plus, they were all on some deal, so I was like, hell yes. Stealing that. I've already got a plan for what I'm going to read first, and I will talk you through it real quick. For anybody interested? Oh, and also, look at the Peaches bag. But, anyways, I actually bought a really beautiful shopping bag yesterday. I kind of want to show you guys. Hold on. I keep, like, impulse buying shit, basically. I keep needing bags, and it's beautiful. It's a Calf Kidston bag, and it's beautiful. We love it. Because of the fucking bag, we got my Peaches out in Georgia, just playing in my head on a loop, literally. And because of the internet, I've just got that meme from Ginny and Georgia of Maxine and Nora, dancing to that song. We love. Anyways. So, what was I saying? Oh yes, I'm going to tell you what order I'm going to be reading in. Oh, and obviously I bought Wicked too. So, I bought Wicked the same day I bought this guy. So anyways, I'm obviously currently reading Wicked. It's a good read. I recommend so far. It's really interesting. So, Wicked, I'm currently reading. That's my current read. Then, I'm going to read When the Moon Hatched. I'm very excited. Anyways, what am I doing? Put the book back. There we go. So I'm going to read this one after Wicked. Then, this is where I'm like, what do I read first? Like, what do I do? Because I've got 3 series and all 3 of them look intriguing as hell. So I'm like, what do I read first? My heart says A Court of Thorns and Roses. That's what my heart says. Read A Court of Thorns and Roses. And then obviously after that, A Court of Mist and Fury, and then A Court of Wings and Ruin. That's what my heart's going towards. Yes. But maybe I should read, because I think, did Throne of Glass come out first? I swear it did. I swear I remember this coming out first. What I might do, alright, this plan could change, by the way, but what I might do, if the books will stop falling, is read this series, then, so the Court series, then the Throne series, and then House of Earth and Blood, a Crescent City one, basically, so like these two next after that. Does that make sense? I mean, anyone that's read the books, like all of them, and knows what would be a really good order to read them in, let me know. But if not, I might do a little Googling, or I might just follow my heart, you know? There's good things about following your heart, and my heart is saying this one. So, yeah. Anyways, I have to read this first, then this first, and then I can figure out what series I'm starting. And then, after I've read all of those, I can actually read the books I've got, because I've got 6 million books I have not read. Like, I keep buying books without reading the ones I've got. Like, I've got Cassandra Clare novels that I've had since I was 16 that I've been dying to read, right, since I was like 16 years old, and haven't read. Like, I've read the Mortal Instruments, the Infernal Devices series, I've read Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, I've read the Magnus Bane Chronicles, but I haven't started reading the, what's it fucking called? What's it called? Oh, I've got the book here. I've literally got it on my nightstand because I was supposed to start reading it. The Dark Artificers. Cassandra Clare. I need to start reading all that series. And don't get me wrong, these books are incredible. Like, Cassandra Clare is literally my favourite author. It's nothing about, like, the books themselves as to why I haven't started. Like, I was supposed to and I was excited to. I just never got around to it. And now I've bought 6 million books. But what I'm going to do, and then don't even get me started, on all the books I bought in charity shops that have just been left abandoned that I really wanted to read. Like, I've bought, like, so many books. I'm like a library, but I haven't read the library. You know? But, that being said, I am determined, because I go through phases, right, where I just will not touch reading, will not read, even though I love reading, like it's a passion of mine, I just won't read, I won't have the focus, blah blah blah. And then, right, there'll be the flip side, where all I will do is read, and like, yes, when I was younger, reading, that's all I did. My childhood was my head in a book, you know, or like imaginative play, or like blah 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 blah. But I was always reading. Always fucking reading. Like, that's what I was doing. And now that I'm an adult, actually, this started when I was a teenager, to be honest. I had GCSEs. I remember I was reading Cassandra Clare during my GCSEs, because that's when my mum first bought me the books. And then I got really stressed, ended up in and out of hospital for stomach problems from stress. And I couldn't eat anything because my stomach was just rejecting food without... If I ate anything, I'd be in extreme pain, basically. Or even drank water, or it was horrible. And I was going through a really rough time. And then I started college, which was stressful and family shit, and before I knew it, I just wasn't reading anymore. And then I go through phases where, like, I'll just read and read and read and read now. And then I'll go through phases where I just will not touch a book. But the thing is, I am a fast reader. Like, once I get going, I'm going. It's just getting me going, you know? Getting me to pick up the book. But, yeah. This tissue is literally disgusting now. I need to get a new one. Ugh. I fell asleep last night with, like, one of those allergy wet wipes across my eyes. Well, I didn't fall asleep with it on, but I was falling asleep with it on. That's how I actually got to sleep in the end. Was I put an allergy wet wipe across my eyes because it would drive me crazy. And it was making my eyes burn, but it was also soothing. It was interesting. And then I also put part of the wet wipe by my nose. How my nose. And then I fell asleep holding the allergy wet wipe by my face. We love that. Anyways, I am going to go make a peppermint tea to hopefully clear all this shit out of my face. And then I'm also going to hopefully do a little bit of reading. Then I will have to get washed and ready for my driving lesson. Although, this is a whole fit. Let me show you. Okay. Good luck seeing the fit, I guess. It's like these black shorts and this like long t-shirt. What do I normally do? I normally do this, don't I? But you can't really see because it's short. These. Yes. I actually really like this outfit. It's quite chill, quite summer vibe in it, bruv. But no, I actually quite like the outfit, but I would want to, because it was boiling last night. Will we go for a heat wave or what? But I want to get washed up and stuff for my driving lesson. But I'm going to read and chill and drink peppermint tea first because I feel like shit. One more thing I want to talk about before I go and get my cup of tea. Sabrina Carpenter is going to release a new album in August. And I'm very excited. It's called A Man's Best Friend. And I'm very excited about it. I'm so excited. I didn't even realise she was going to, because she released Man Child recently, and that was like said as if it was just like an extra track from like Short and Sweet. No! There's an album coming! Oh, I love her so much. She's such an icon. But yeah, that was the other thing I wanted to mention real quick because I'm excited about it. Anyways, I'm gonna go make peppermint tea. And yeah. See you guys in a bit. I'm gonna end this video so I don't fall into old habits. Yay! Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to become a Madal to join our quest for madness. I'm Madalada Munden. I never say that. And until next time, goodbye. Have a lovely day, life, evening, existence. Bye guys.